We alive. We alive. We alive.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are here. We are clear. And guess what, homies and homettes? We are back on 1500 Radio Podcast. And we are back. Welcome back.
In person,
In person.
we have the wonderful Sharp Lady.
Hey everybody, we're back. We're back.
We have Pastor. And we have DJ Frank, Hutch, Mr. J.
Yes. What's going on, good people?
And I'm sorry to let you know, but the boss is not here today. I do apologize, but we are taking over her live today.
We're taking over. Let's go, y'all.
All the stripper talk, all the music, all the bad shit. We're gonna do it today.
That's what we doing.
All right, folks. How was everybody's week? How was everybody's day? I know we're 20 minutes late, but I'm going to pick on the pastor first. How was your day, brother?
My day was going good, for real. I went to work, and then I got off.
Praise the Lord.
And I got prepared for the shop.
Okay. Sharp Lady.
Yes, Captain. Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain.
How was your week?
My week was good. I had an excellent week. Had an excellent weekend. Doing phenomenal. 2 weeks in almost at a new job, and
Okay, that's what's up.
everything is everything.
I like these headphones. Can you say something sexy?
Like what?
I mean,
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
not Papa, but Big
What? You
Mama.
gonna be Big Papa?
No, I thought I was talking to the captain.
Okay.
You see, look, DJ Frank getting jealous over there.
DJ Frank, how was your day, brother? Whoa. How was your day, brother?
Man, I'm tired, man. I've been in the class for the last 3 days, and this getting up on somebody else's schedule is not working for me. So I'm
Boss
groggy,
life.
and I'm tired, and I'm just hoping that these 2 weeks go good, and I'm just over it for real.
Well, let me tell you about my day.
How was your day?
It's been a little weird. So real quick, I got a quick question around the room. What is your biggest fear in life?
Failure.
Fear. Oh, your biggest fear is failure?
To fail, yes. To fail.
Okay. What about you?
I can say the same thing.
What about you?
Disappointing God.
Jesus Christ, you people are so deep. All right, so I'm gonna tell you mine. I bullshit you not. I am scared as shit of snakes.
Damn.
Scared to death. I mean everything. So long story short, right? I moved out to the country. You know what I'm saying? So on Monday, I had my landscaping guy come out and do the first cut.
Mm-hmm.
So this fool in back of my fence, you know what I'm saying? It's a wildlife place, whatever, right? This mug sends me a picture like, oh, snake. We caught a snake. It's poisonous. Worst thing ever. If it bites you, got an hour to get to the hospital or you're gonna die. I said, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Huh? And I was at work, but he sent me the picture. It was in back of my house, like right on my property in the back, behind the fence.
A rattle?
No, it's a copperhead. So I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm not used to this. I'd rather face my ops than face a snake. So I'm like, okay. So I go crazy. I buy snake away, buy all that stuff. Scared to death. My face is blue. Got to go behind that fence and pour down this stuff. So I did that, right? So today I get home. I'm taking the dogs out. And lo and behold, coming from underneath the fence, like at 3 o'clock, I was on my way here. A black snake comes up with his little head poking up. Now, I bought all these things on Monday, like I'm about to be the I bought all these things on Monday, like, yo, I'm about to be a killer. I got a machete, I got a shovel, I got all that good stuff.
Damn. I'm ready for war.
I was. So I seen it, and I was like, I ran through the backyard with the shovel. That thing waved his head. I couldn't do it. I grabbed the dog. We ran inside. Now, I don't know what to do because the snake people who just catch the snakes. Well, they put traps down. It sits for a month.
Mhm.
He want like one something a month.
To come out and
Yeah,
catch
but
him.
it's like 500 to start and the one something a month. I'm like, I don't know if I really want, because in the wintertime, why am I paying you one something when they go away? You know what I'm saying? But of course, they won't lock you in that contract. But it's like, I don't know what to do.
Was
And
it the picture the same one that your landscaper?
no, it was a different one.
Yeah, the black one is not a copy.
Yeah.
The black, so they said the black one okay, but I don't care. It's not okay for me.
I understand that. I get you. I don't like snakes
Yeah.
either. But I
Then
will say,
what if you got a nest?
I mean, it probably is. I mean, it was kind of like a babyish if I look at TV and see snakes.
I will say that it wasn't actually true the whole hour thing. That's not, the copperhead don't have that kind of thing. Most copperhead bites, it's not gonna be fatal.
I don't want to see it.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. I'm just saying that's not gonna be one of the
And
things that
I totally bitched up today. I'm not even gonna lie. So my neighbor was on his deck.
Mhm.
I screamed and I called him. It was like, let's meet in the front. And my wife's laughing at me like, why is he come to the front? I was like, he older clear guy. I mean, he from Texas. I thought maybe he would jump in or do something, but I just needed somebody to talk to, really. But I was on the ledge.
Your wife not scared of snakes?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so why she was laughing at you?
Because in her mind, they play these games. Like, you're the man. Like, she literally was like, you gotta go outside. You gotta go outside. I'm like, you're crazy. Like, this is facing my biggest fear in the world. And in my head, I really thought I was gonna chop his head off, but he moved, and I was like, hell no. Nah. And I seen somebody kill one before, and I'm fat, and they're fast. So if I would have made the wrong move, he would have came and got me. It might have been over. I might not be here today.
You was right. I ain't gonna say an hour, but it says a bite from a copperhead does require immediate medical attention.
The hospital is 20 minutes away.
And if he might have got on your dog if he didn't get on.
Yes.
So I would have ran too.
Hutch, how you handling these snakes?
I ain't handle them at all. I done seen some snakes out there where my mother live at, and I ain't messing with them.
So how do you get them away?
You gonna have to call the professional.
Or buy your own traps and set them.
Hell no, I'm not.
Tell your clear neighbor to bring
Check
his pistol and y'all go out there and do it together.
So
Don't go where they are.
He came underneath my fence.
So Google
So
says
you should be able to see it. If you was in your backyard chilling out, you should be able to see something moving.
But the dogs, they don't know no better.
Well, guess what? You're gonna have to just go ahead and pay the person.
Google says remove piles of leaf, debris, rocks, and trash from around the home to eliminate harborage areas of both the.
Six is having a dilemma. Six is having a dilemma, y'all.
FTS. Fuck them snakes.
Yo,
the areas
that's
of the
okay.
snakes in the food.
So how everybody else is doing their life these days, just go on TikTok and see what happens. See what you come up with.
I've searched. I need them gone.
Keep the tall grasses down and the vegetation around the home.
Yo, the dude cut the grass on Monday. They are bold as hell. He came through where he cut the grass. I'm like, yo.
So that means it may be that they're burrowing under the fence then.
Long story short, the fence. So when your land is like rocky,
Okay.
the fence goes straight. So I was thinking about getting somebody to do some concrete and just concrete that whole thing in the bottom.
There you go.
That's an idea. Yeah, that'll keep them out.
Yeah, but concrete costs a little bit, and
It does.
I ain't that dude. But I was hoping that the shop would have a fundraiser. But anyway,
y'all, we trying to get Six's land concrete. Please.
Nah.
We're gonna have a telethon.
telethon. But besides that, I guess we can start with Odell Beckham. What is y'all thoughts?
Odell Beckham was a good pickup for the Ravens. If you look at the receivers that the Ravens had since Lamar has been there, they put together a list of 14 receivers that Lamar had, and I guess they in the list of like productivity, they got Hollywood Brown, Odell Beckham, Nelson Aguilar, Rashard Bateman. Now notice I said Odell Beckham and Aguilar at the top of the list. They just got here and they're at the top of the list. Willie Snead, John Brown, Michael Crabtree, just to name a few. He ain't really had great weapons to throw to, and they said the receivers core had the worst numbers last year in the NFL.
So, I'm not the biggest football fan, but I do like what Lamar does. But I feel like they use one NIGGA to trap another NIGGA.
Well, Lamar was the one that recruited whatever.
That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. They got him.
So
and even though he used them to trap him, he wasn't using his best business sense, and that's what got him all caught up right now.
So if next year he come out and they win the championship, he has a chance to get a bigger bag. Is that true?
That would entice teams to give him a
Yeah,
bigger bag.
that might another team. The Ravens they don't have a history of giving the bag like that. I think, and Pastor, correct me if I'm wrong.
They don't have a history like that, and in conjunction with what you're saying, the league is trying to keep fully
Didn't they
guaranteed deals
give
from being a thing.
Joseph
Yeah, I was gonna
Flacco
say that's the
some
only. I was gonna say
money?
Flacco was probably got the most money
Didn't
from
they
them.
give Joseph some money?
A Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Super
but
Bowl,
that was a
right after
Super Bowl right after the Super Bowl. Yup.
But y'all just said y'all don't have a history.
Not like the other teams pay out. Like they gave him some money, but when you compare the money they gave Joseph compared to what they gave Patrick,
A history would be more than one person.
Nothing.
Trying to read shit.
So are there any bets going up? Playoffs, winning
Who?
championship? Who?
You don't even know. We don't
Definitely
even
be in
know
the
if Lamar is if he's gonna
He'll
what
be
he
here.
gonna do.
We definitely will be in the playoffs.
He's going to come. But again, are you all going to the playoffs?
We'll be in the playoffs.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Why weren't y'all there this year?
We was in the playoffs this year.
Y'all were there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, first round knockout. Oh,
Yeah.
That
We
sounds.
might have made it past the first round if he wasn't playing games.
You feeling good right now?
So what's going on with the G-men?
You feeling good right now? You said that?
G, man. Let's go, Giants, baby. Big blue, big blue, big blue, big blue. See, one thing about me, though, I don't consume my life about who gives a shit. Like, I'm not worried about Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones got a big lump sum of money. I mean, Saquon is coming back. I mean, a lot of guys are coming to the team of the Giants, but guess what? At the end of the day, as all these people consume their lives with what happens throughout the year, me, if it ain't about the W at the end and you win the Super Bowl and you win the Super Bowl, what does the season matter anyways?
So if you're not first, then you're last. So
If
Ricky
you're not
Bobby.
first, then you are last.
So,
Ricky Bobby.
So speaking about winning, what do you all think about Joe Biden's comment about both teams should come to the White House?
I thought that was his wife who said that.
I said Jill.
Oh,
You said Joe.
I said Jill.
Okay. No, I disagree.
Dr. Jill.
I heard Joe too.
Losers
You
don't
didn't
go to the
hear
White
any.
House.
You
I
didn't
heard
hear any.
Joe.
No, you
Go ahead.
didn't.
Losers don't go to the White House.
Well, shout out to LSU and also shout out to the Connecticut Huskies. We haven't been here in a while, ladies and gentlemen.
You come.
So there's a lot that happened from last week to this week. A lot of shows have happened. You know, a lot has happened. But shout out to those ladies of LSU. My whole thing with them is it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it.
shout out to Fly J.
And shout out to Flauja too, because she's making a lot of things happen. You know, she was in the rap game with Jermaine Dupri. She didn't win. What's her name? The one, Lotto, Big Lotto. You know, but look what she's doing now. She signed to Rock Nation. She's about to have a song with DJ Khaled. She's won the national championship
It's a good year for her.
March Madness. I mean, you know, she's making her father proud.
And then the other girl from Baltimore.
Angel Rice.
The
Breeze
Barbie.
with the Barbie
The
girl.
Bayou Barbie.
That's a dope name.
Shout out to her.
I like what she's doing.
Yeah, she's making a lot of money out there. She's getting a lot of. I don't know. Can somebody? Is Randy? I don't know if we're able to talk to Randy, but what is the NIL? What is that? That seems like it's a lot of something with money. Do you know, Pastor?
Oh yeah, that's
she get a lot of money.
That's the deals that you can get. They not they deals before you get to the he deals before you get to the pros.
Yeah,
or
that
whatever.
was
So
that
you
law
can
that they
sign
passed last
You
year.
can sign that deal even if you're not in the
She's
pros.
getting a lot of money.
I think she's the most paid one. That's what they said.
And that's why she told everyone at the White House that they can your favorite line that you keep using.
What?
She basically said she ain't going to the White House and F them. Because she say I got all she did. And she was saying when she did a little press conference, because she made mention just what you said, that it was all about, the race card, and if the tables was flipped,
we all know that. If the
know,
tables was
if Iowa had won, would they be inviting LSU to the White House too?
In middle America, I thought the thing was kids don't lose. Nobody loses anymore.
Yeah, but that's you breaking tradition now. That's always been a tradition that the winner of match
in anything though, in any sport, when it comes to the Super Bowl winner goes, the MLB, everybody who's the winner goes to the White House. I feel like, because she's in a Democratic Party, do y'all feel like she ain't racist? The motherfuckers is racist too.
Oh no, I ain't saying that.
Shit. These are my words, and this is how I feel. Because ain't no way, because that young lady and her team lost, why is she being invited? Why are they being invited?
Are we sure they didn't take that back though?
Huh?
Are you sure they didn't take that back?
After the girl put on blast.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did they
after Twitter? See, the world now is all based on social media. If you put that shit on Twitter and everybody repost it, you gotta resend what you said. You're gonna change your mind. But at the end of the day, you said what you said.
You say you did in the moment. I say a lot of stuff that I don't mean.
Why?
Well, it all started when
rules are rules.
It all started when but the whole
traditions are traditions.
Traditions are meant to be broke. For Thanksgiving, I like chicken. I don't really like turkey.
But listen.
Who said the turkey is the rule?
It's tradition.
Who said that?
That's a tradition.
Turkey is a tradition.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know you from the Caribbean household, and y'all probably had jerk chicken or ox tail or something.
Yeah, they do. That's what they do.
But when we came to America, we ate turkey. I don't like turkey, but that's what they said.
Me. But the whole thing is that, the whole White House invite started because they were trying to get on Angel Reese about this, but Miss Iowa started it.
What is that called?
Yeah, that was gonna go
in your face, and then she.
What is it called?
What is what called?
What is that called?
Who started it?
Who? Oh, you see me now?
No. What is it called?
I don't know. But I'm just saying.
What is it called?
The John Cena thing.
Oh yeah, John Cena did start. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tony Yayo.
Yeah,
I forgot about John Cena started.
John Cena
that's what Middle America called it, the John Cena thing.
Who started? Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav, then Tony Yayo.
Okay. So
and all of a sudden, when it's John Cena, now it's John Cena.
I seen an interview where he gave it to Tony Yayo.
Well, that's good.
It was dope. He was like, I just seen this G Unit thing, and Tony Yayo was going like this. He was like on Letterman or something.
And he decided to do it too.
So I give him props for just keeping it real.
Okay. It's cool when they do it.
And that's basically what it all started from, because when Miss Iowa did it, and then once LSU won it and she did this and then she did that, then it was like everybody like, oh.
So you gotta understand, right? And I mean, this is my comments, and this is how I feel. Once the African American young lady portrayed the same level of is it disrespect?
No,
Because it wasn't disrespect when she did it, right?
No, it wasn't. It was.
So my whole thing is, it's in a game of excitement. We're excited. We're at the national championship. We're at March Madness. We made it to the Elite Eight. We made it to the Final Four. So why can the other side do it with no problem? And for these commentators and these folks that's, I don't understand. It's okay for them to call her a piece of shit and all. Like, that's crazy to me.
Didn't one of them lose their job for it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it all went away. Everything gets swept under the rug once it's all over.
I think so. I think one of them.
I'm glad
lost
she's
their
from
job.
Baltimore, not California, because she could be able to take this stuff. We hear it every day.
She don't take it, but I mean, I just feel like, and then the guy who runs the what's the thing that Wallow and them is on?
A bar stool.
Barstool. So Wallow and them got on the next day and say we are not working for them. We're in a partnership. So I guess they had to clean their name up as well because they're on that that whatever they're signed to them, sponsored by them, or the case may be. But I mean, these are at the end of the day, yeah, these are adults, but these are children. They're adult children. They're children out here in college playing a game, and for people to say you're a piece of shit, that's wrong, that's dirty, that's all them tweets that was going out for that young lady is crazy, but they celebrated when when the other one did it.
Yeah. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, I feel like the Bayou Bobby is handling her own, and she spoke her piece, and she's standing on it.
Shout out to her.
Yep. Shout out.
And her cousin. It's so crazy how the tables have now turned again, because now the DMV is claiming this righteous town, Randallstown young lady and young man now. So now it's okay that they're from the Baltimore area, and the DMV is like, oh, the DMV zone. Like, well, what happened? What happened?
Well, we're glad she's not here, because you know how we do, people.
What happened?
People drive down the street in their cars, and people just do wild shit.
Well, I think that if she had came back to Maryland, whether or not it'd been,
there's always haters.
Yeah, it would have been some haters, but she'd have got much love at the same speed.
So we came back to Baltimore, and we're outside today. We need the same love. I'm just saying.
We need the same love. Where's all the good folks? Where's Randy? And
Randy is here.
Randy is here. Randy is here. Randy is here. Shout out to Randy. How is the business going, Randy? How is the business going? Who and why?
I don't know where we heard that from, but okay.
One of those folks right there.
But I heard some disturbing news today.
Oh.
I heard that the U.S. will not be pursuing charges for the person who killed Shanquilla.
Damn! Well, I mean, it wasn't done in the U.S.
Huh?
It wasn't done in the U.S.
I know, but you go to Mexico.
Mexico, that's my town. I love me some Mexico.
Yes. So that means, basically, if all of them was part of it, I think only one of them might have went back there. I don't know if they in jail or not, but everybody else got off scot-free. That's fucked up.
So my whole thing is this: as the parents, they should be pursuing the situation. Their lawyers should be pursuing the situation. This is something that made national headlines. I mean, I don't know. If I was in this situation and my daughter was murdered in another country and her friends that went with her came back home.
You grabbing that snake?
Somebody needs to turn in their volume, please. Echo.
Turn the volume down on what?
Oh, maybe it's that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm telling you this. Me and Lucille will be on the hunt.
Is it this?
That's it.
Maybe.
Me and Lucille will be on the hunt for her friends. And guess what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, because my thing is this.
Is anybody on the show? Is anybody watching the show?
You got it on your phone. Is it coming out of the thing?
That's what I just. No, not coming.
Where's the microphone? Sorry, y'all. We're back in person and things is getting a little crazy.
Yeah, we got some stuff going on. Second,
but I feel like I would be on a hunt. Me and Lucille would be on a hunt because there's no way that you send your. Well, I didn't send my child, but my child went with her friends to another country for her birthday, and she doesn't come back. That's crazy to me.
Okay. Randy said he's watching via YouTube. He said he's sorry for leaving Sharp Lady hanging. He's crazy. It's crazy that old girl was here like 2 years ago. Not Shanquella, but Reese.
Who?
Reese.
Reese is here?
Not that Reese.
Who's Reese?
The basketball winner.
Oh, and
in Maryland?
She was in Maryland and she left Maryland and go to LSU.
Oh, she's in Maryland, yeah.
Wise choice.
I mean, yeah, definitely a wise choice. I mean, hey, now look at her.
National champion.
She should be saying that, look at me. Look at me.
Hey.
I'm curious as to why she left Maryland. Like, maybe because
they
they wasn't giving her
I think she got hurt.
Or they wasn't giving her no playing time or anything.
They probably gave her the bag.
Maybe Randy could come up with, what happened, but I think she got hurt. And then I'm not a college fan anyway, but
she blocking shots with one shoe on.
That's the only time I knew who she was.
That's some bad shit, yo.
Straight in the court with your shoe in your hand. Yo, that's crazy.
Do any of y'all play 2K?
I did.
Man, I started, man. I don't know how to control that shit. They ain't like the 2K I used to know.
So I played on my PlayStation 4 and not my 5 because it's hard on my 5.
Yeah, that shit hard.
It is hard. I ain't gonna lie. But yo, does anybody play the girls basketball side?
I just started. I played it one time. I'm done with it. I don't want to play.
Man, what you doing? You gotta keep
going.
going.
You gotta do like this all together and all like that.
You gotta keep going.
If you get the game on your PlayStation 5, just don't get the PlayStation 5 version of the game.
No, I got the full and I transfer it over.
Yeah.
But it's still hard. The people look really shit though.
Yeah,
I bullshit you not.
Yeah,
You can see the sweat on their forehead and everything, and they skinny. But when you go to that PlayStation, the 4 shots is nice. It's easy. I'm a thing on PlayStation 4. Now I can't win a game on PlayStation 5. Don't know why, but
I won a game. I'm on my league.
I'm playing my team too. Who you got?
The Knicks.
No, I'm saying
I got my own player.
Oh, that's what you start. You started wrong, man.
I don't know. I didn't know how to control the thing. Like I said,
I start with my team.
The game that's out now is not the game that I came up with. It was easier to go ahead and put your little disc in, boom, press play, come on.
Yeah. I'm about to diverge.
Whether it be Sega or whatever, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, 1, those was easier back then. You can go on there, and God forbid, I don't want to start the Madden because I probably wouldn't even know what the hell to do.
Nah, Madden's easier. Madden's easier. But speaking of, I'm about to tell a private conversation. So this dude didn't have PlayStation 5, got it. He hit me up like, what game? So I told him some games, whatever. So he hits me up one night. Oh, I just beat fucking Grand Theft Auto. I was like, oh, you showing off. Like, who the fuck beats Grand Theft Auto? You have a lot of time and you must be good because all I do is hop in that car, run everybody over, wait till the cops come, and see how far I can get till they get me.
I beat Grand Theft Auto all the way to the end. And at the end, I felt bad because it gave me a synopsis of which guy should I kill. And I didn't want to take the route of not killing one of the persons because it seemed like you had to kill the guy. And I killed the guy, man. We had to take him out.
I've never made it past the first little story part where you're tied up and then you got to go in that bank or whatever and rob everybody. Yeah. I've never made it past that because
I'm all the way to the end. I beat it. I'm done.
How long did it take?
I mean, I played it. I didn't play it every day, but I mean, since I had it since December, and I beat it like. What's this month? March?
That's a good average.
I beat the game, man. I played it for many hours. I had to figure some stuff out. I had to go back and try to figure out what did I do wrong? Why can I get to the mission? I mean, it was a lot to go into this game, and I feel like I beat a game like this, a story game. I never beat a story game before.
Yeah, shout out to you, dog, because I couldn't do it.
This was it, and I wish they would have a new one, but I'm guessing this was the last one.
Nah, it's coming out.
Oh, good.
It's a new one coming out, and I think so. We had to play that one for years, so I had it for years and never get past. But I think there's a new one coming out.
Good. So
what's their version? What 5 now?
Yeah, but it's been 5 for like forever.
I'm glad.
I don't know. I just sit there and watch them kids, and I just start at the.
Yo,
how long you been on
There's
that?
no kid that should be playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm telling y'all right now, if your children are playing Grand Theft Auto, you are bad parents. They got prostitution. Yo, the last time I was playing, my man, he was getting head for like the longest of time. I kept on paying the girl to give him head. Then you give her extra money. Yo, they was rocking that car. Yo, you can turn the camera around and see. Yo, there's a part in there when I had to chase down this girl. she was getting fucked in her backyard. She started chasing us, then I had to kill her.
I've never made it to these parts. I need to find those parts.
Yo, you can go into the strip club. You can get private dance. You can go and make it rain. This is not a game for children. I don't know who is buying these games for these kids.
But the kids out here playing that other game. What's the other game called?
Halo, Modern Warfare.
Nah.
Frontier, whatever.
Anything, something us. That one.
No, it's not Roblox. What's that game with the guns on it or whatever?
Minecraft?
Nah, that ain't it. My wife will know what it is.
Well, all I'm saying
Somebody, Reddy said Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
Fortnite.
I don't know about Fortnite, but what I'm saying is, if your children are playing Grand Theft Auto, you are bad parents, and I'm going to stick to that because especially if you bought it for them. But if you didn't buy it for them and you gave them access to your card, because now on PlayStation you can go online and have all this access to all this.
Well, let me correct it. The young adult, because they are 18, but to me it's still a child.
I ain't talking about the 18 years old. I'm talking about them kids.
Well, that's what I said. I said it's a young adult, but I call it a kid.
I'm telling you, you know how many times I done took pictures of the screen and they be sitting there people like, yo, look at that playing. Yo,
did you fly the plane?
Flew the plane, flew helicopters. Yo, I think that I need to talk to the people of Grand Theft Auto because I feel like it should be more realistic. They should have a job. If they should be getting tickets by the police. I mean, all they do is kill them. You can kill them, but then, okay, if you get locked up, they take all your ammo. So now you got to go back to the ammo store, buy all your shit again. I mean, you should be able to go, like, why can't I rob the bank? This is supposed to be Grand Theft Auto. Why can't I rob the bank? They give you the option to rob a Brinks truck. It's empty. I done did all that. Like, come on now. I was on one mission though. We went in there, went to the big place where they melting the gold at. We took the heist. Three trucks full of gold. Got the heist.
This guy.
Yo, I really played this game. Like I really played this game.
He had too much time, as you said.
Yeah. Work on that. Madden's gonna come easy. But the basketball is fun. It's fun.
I ain't messing with 2K, man. You gotta do all this extra shit. Like I'm just used to running down the court, pressing X, pass, boom, boom, shoot, and you in there.
Yeah.
You saw they brought GoldenEye back, the James Bond jump.
Marlon's on here. He said, "Well, the point of
what's up, Marlon?
Loot legally, you can play at 18. You can buy it." Sorry, I'm not the greatest reader at this thing, but we get your point. He likes GTA 2, I guess. He said, but you gotta be 18.
All I'm saying, Marlon, not for 18, because we all know it's young kids playing GTA, and that is not the game for them. And if the parents are buying this game for these children, they ain't no good.
It's a stress reliever for me as a parent, well, as an adult.
To go over there and start shooting everybody?
So I can't do it in real life. So I'm gonna grab that hammer in the game.
I think that you should also be able to walk into the hospital when you are feeling like all those things should be unlocked. Where you can go into these places, the jail, like you should be able to go see what the jail look like. All these things. Let's make this shit real.
You should make it a Baltimore one.
Oh boy, if they make a Baltimore GTA, you might as well go ahead and forget about it.
Yo, I was.
Everybody be leaning and all type of shit.
That would be hilarious, yo. See the old man just slumped over. Like,
right. See the running man, Keith, the running man running through your game and shit.
The intro of the game.
Yo, speaking of Keith, I think Keith, his birthday. Shout out to the running man. I think his birthday was last week, and Nike actually sent him some stuff. So I'm like, wow, that's actually nice, a nice thing.
That's nice of them.
Yeah. So you know, but yeah, y'all, we are here. We're back in the place to be.
Marlon said he blaming GTA for the increase in violence.
Probably because you got all type of guns. I mean, yo, let me tell you something. I don't know about anybody else's city. And because I live in this city and we see on the news, what was it, last week? Another 2 15-year-olds was shot down the harbor. I mean, a 15-year-old arrested for the mass shooting on Emerson Avenue that killed the boxer. I mean, what the fuck is going on? 15, 16-year-olds pull out these big-ass guns. Ooh. And just shoot up everything. Like, this shit is like crazy. Everybody got an op. Everybody got an op. Yo,
I got some ops in my backyard.
You got some ops in your backyard, but yo, the city not big enough for everybody to have an op. Like, this shit is crazy.
I do extra stuff when I get out here. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, they getting it from somewhere.
They get it from their own mindset. There's no way that you should go in. You should be able to go to school, take your whatever transportation, whether it be to and fro or your public transportation.
Oh, yeah, the no to and fro in there.
Y'all got option to and fro?
Yeah, Gordon, Mr. Kevin,
Wheatley, Mr. Wheatley.
Well, him too. I don't know him. But
she happy to say his name.
I should slap her, right?
She should get banned.
She should be at the hell.
I said what? I'm just saying the name.
You smile when you said it.
I got a couple ops out there. You know what I'm saying? Megabus.
The thing is, though, it's only one pushing T.
It's only one. That's right. See?
I just had an op that I didn't even know about.
Yo.
You see that I kept it quiet too. I was like, oh word.
And your gang. Yeah, your gang.
Nah, I ain't keeping that quiet. I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you hitting them up with a
your gang,
my man's in them.
I was like, oh word. This is what y'all doing out here?
In your game, there's definitely some ops in your game.
You fucking right, dog.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm sorry, y'all. We're back. We're excited. We was on spring break last week. How was y'all spring break? Was everything good? Good. Everything good. Yeah, you know. Shout out to them good folks in Viva La Mexico. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yo, if you own a business, yo, it'd be the most exciting situation. And then to like go, it's like when you on Facebook and people be shouting your shit out. Like it's like competition. You got to get to the person quick. At first, I used to be like, all right, I ain't gonna hit the person up. I'll let them hit me up. But I have to start thinking to myself, when I put on in search of, and people just tag a bunch of people, I'll be mad as shit. Like, why y'all ain't jumping in my inbox? Why y'all tagging all these people? So now,
don't be giving up too much game, bro. Don't.
Not giving up the game. What I'm saying is, now it's like, yo, if the competition is so heavy, and if your industry is a popular industry, like I don't think Randy might have any ops, but I'm sure if I put on there in search of a coach,
a life
coach, I bet that. Matter of fact, Randy, I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna put up there in search of a life coach and see how many ops you have.
But you see, this is where it gets funny. Now, being a business owner and having ops, I can see why the kids have ops because I'm over 40 and I got ops. And I'll be mad as shit on that keyboard, like, word, why my name ain't up there? I got the best video in town. So, I mean, he came to school in the new Jordans and all the broads is on him. I'm over here with the flip-flops looking crazy. I'm like, oh, he my op now.
Yeah.
It's easy.
But yeah, like these kids, man, they going to school. They getting to school. They're getting home. They on the way home. They getting in fights. They can't look to the left. They can't look to the right. Everybody got a problem out here. Like, and these kids ain't pull out on no little 9mm. They pulling out big ARs, big semi-automatic, this, that, blah, blah, blah. They got all type of shit that, yo, from GTA.
So
they get
Randy
real
says,
busy.
There's plenty of people out here. There's no ops for him.
Randy, you got ops.
Call us when you're 2 years in. and your numbers ain't as high as they started, you're gonna be like, man, fuck this dude.
I think for Randy, probably his business, he probably like, man, I'm just gonna take this thing easy and chill. Me, I'm out here like this is my lifeline. So I think it feels different for me because this is all I have. You know what I'm saying? So I have to like when somebody be like, oh, I need a party bus. And I see my name tag. Oh, I got to get into it. I see that. Man, I ain't gonna tell you about the price that this guy. Like he put it on the post. Like
I be seeing prices.
Yeah, but the price that I saw, like, oh, he gonna win. He gonna win. Cause
I got that issue too. Like, yo,
Damn.
they prices be on the low, but then you see they picture
right.
the joke coming in their face, cutting their head off.
Right.
But if you're gonna somebody see that price, they're gonna be like, oh, this is what the price should be.
You pay for what you pay for what you get.
But
so if you go with the low ball company, you're gonna get low ball stuff.
Yeah, but I'm trying to collect everything.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, even in my field,
I got
a whole lot of ops.
If Randy changed the name of his company just a little bit, he might have been your op.
Well, you know what's funny?
Y'all was close.
What's funny is that I seen now there's this new thing now called a health coach. And so and I was reading
they behind both of y'all shit.
Basically, look, and what was funny about it, right? They were doing the same thing. They're offering a free session.
Oh,
they're offering a free session.
Randy out here giving free sessions. You about to be the ops, Randy?
Yeah, the health coach giving free sessions too.
Randy giving out free sessions?
I think he gave the first one free.
Yeah.
Randy, can I get a session? Where do I sign up? I need a free session.
We should all just get free sessions.
Right.
But I can't really tell Randy my business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep in-house shit in-house.
Just go there. You gonna
be in there with Randy talking about the
Hey
snakes?
Randy, I want to have a free session, but
talking about the snakes.
I need to be there with somebody talking about those snakes.
I want to have a free session with Randy, but I want to have it at the bar.
Oh, he said man, Randy's a fucking nice guy, dog.
What?
He says, I would need a license to compete with Kathy. Fucking nice dude. Man, we just playing, bro. God, that.
Yo, but it's crazy. Like,
Oh, he said we got a free podcast feature. We got podcast ops. We had somebody talk about it today.
we got podcast ops. We out there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And plenty of them.
All right. So, speaking of a topic for today, let's talk about that Eva situation. Where do you know the situation?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it from you.
So, she's getting a divorce, and her son, from my understanding, her husband adopted her daughter, and now in the divorce settlement, she's asking for child support. And the question was put out is it fair? In my opinion, I responded back and I said that, that it's fair because the child is when you adopt a child, you're saying it's yours. So why not?
TB.
Fuck that bitch. Is that what you going to say?
When I adopted that child, yes, I loved the child supposedly, but we was happy. You can't charging me.
But you can't.
Hold on. When you adopt a child, that's my option. That's like me going down aisle 4 and I'm looking at the spaghetti sauces and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this sauce right here. I adopted your child
when you're
as
in
my
love.
own.
When you're in love,
how are you gonna try to get child support? Now, as me, I'm taking care of the child, and this is the child I've been taking care of. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to be in the child's life. Why should I now have to be subjected to give you money?
Okay, I get
for
that.
the care of the child.
But I can do that on my own though.
This is the thing.
That's crazy.
Does she get double child support?
It's three guys.
Wow,
Three guys around the table. We all know that by them being celebrities, he gives the her money for the child. That it's gonna be, she's gonna have more than enough money for the child. That some of the money's gonna end up on her.
So when she's working,
yeah, she's on the BET show, right?
She on hella shows.
So what's the difference between Okay, so this is my position. I take the position that I'm taking it because at the end of the day, for me, just because the person is in, excuse me, the sperm don't is not the sperm donor doesn't mean that they're not the father. So, and I'm saying
I
that
chose that baby.
okay, but so when you chose the baby, you chose to be in the baby's life.
Exactly.
I
Better
chose to give
for
it back.
So yeah, so basically you've been an Indian giver if you giving it back and
No,
you saying
There's a lot of Indian givers out here.
It is, but at the end of the day, why don't you give me the option of saying, "Hey, okay, you did a good thing. You chose my baby.
Yeah.
You adopted my baby. So now we're gonna go our own way. I will accept anything. Well, you got to talk about it because if I've been in that child's life the whole time, I'm gonna automatically do the pay. I'm gonna pay what I gotta pay anyway.
Well,
She can call me if she got problems.
It seems like it's something missing because anybody that's ever been through divorce knows that before you go to a divorce settlement, you go into mediation. So apparently, it must not have been worked out in mediation, and that's the reason why
She tripping.
Yeah, because if it was worked out in mediation, we wouldn't be hearing about this.
Had the conversation and still put the shit on.
She
I be
tripping.
tripping. That's what the fuck.
I ain't paying.
She is tripping. She's tripping. It's no way that as the person who's you're married to, fine. Even for the folks that's not married, if I decide to help you with your child, how are you going to make me now be responsible? I'm already helping you.
Somebody else done hit it and put that baby in you. Why am I paying for it?
Does anybody know if the real child's father was ever in the picture?
We don't give a fuck about him. What we care about is the fact of why are you asking for child support? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Your and that dude's baby. I will be nice and I will step in and help sometimes.
Because it's called greed. She's being greedy.
No, she's being mean. I want to say another word, but I can't think of it.
She could be, and she could be mean because
she's not happy for whatever reason.
Because divorce do make people spiteful, and people do.
Yeah, she's spiteful.
They do things out of spite. She may not even need that money at all, but yeah, it's like, let me hurt him.
That shit corny, yo.
She's on a lot of shows on BET.
Like,
she's on Ricky Smile. She don't need that money.
She don't need it. Like, how you feel taken from somebody? So
that even his fucking child. And you take it from like how does even the judge say, yeah, we can put that into the paperwork?
Yeah, but peep the whole scenario. What happens in full surface, right? He makes whatever he makes, right?
Mm-hmm.
A couple years down the line, he find a new wife. They want to have kids, but he ain't even got the same money no more because he's paying for another person's kid. That's crazy, yo. I don't know, man. I ain't with that.
What the good people saying? What Randy saying? Anybody saying anything?
Of course. The boss has something to say.
What the boss say?
Don't adopt a child. She not being greedy or mean. When you adopt a child, you become the legal parent. Stay the step parent. When you are in the midst of a bad broad, you do some shit sometimes.
So I understand what she's saying. You are the step parents. I am the step parent, and I chose to take care of this child. Okay, then I took it a step further and I adopted this child. So now it's not my stepchild anymore. Now this is my child. But at the same time, why would you file for divorce? I mean, why would you file for child support? I chose this child. I chose them. Yeah. I decided to say, this is the child I want to take care of. I wasn't obligated to.
You know what happened? He came home one day, forgot to get the damn gift. Whatever holiday, whatever it was, forgot to get the gift. He was thinking quick. That was the gift. He was thinking quick. She was all in his face. He was like, I want to adopt the baby.
I want to adopt us. We're going to be a family.
Yes, that's it. He made a mistake.
I thought she was going to go another way with it. That the fact that during a divorce, he was supposed to do something and he didn't do it, and this is how she's, retaliating.
That is wrong.
This is not a retaliation.
Ethically, that is wrong.
This is not a retaliation. This is just something that I just
The
feel
boss
like
said something else.
she
Man, you just said I couldn't read, but you posted up these paragraphs. Hold on, I gotta see.
She just wants that money.
It's a lot of men that choose to lay down with women, create a child, and don't take care of these childs when once in a relationship is over. Yes, you got on the first one, so why are you getting me back for his mistake? But anyways,
Valid.
so on my scroll of the good YouTube, I ran into a interesting topic for a young ladies podcast. And I'm going to ask you guys how you feel about it. This is a serious one. It's called Hotties with Herpes.
What?
Yes, it's real. I promise you it's real.
I saw it.
It's real. Did you watch the interview?
Mm-hmm.
So, number one, can you truly be a hottie with herpes?
Plenty of them out here. Look in Baltimore City. You got a whole lot of them.
Pastor, I know you're a good man.
Yeah, you can be a hottie.
Well,
You can be a hottie with herpes. I'm guessing you can be a hottie with herpes, but
so
I mean, shit.
Who
wants that?
In the interview thing, this is what the girl said. This is what floored me right here. She says, I tell them I have herpes, and they act like I told them I like ice in my drink. Number one, if you come to me and tell me you have herpes, that's something for me to think about. It's not, I'm going to still do it right then and there. I need to think about it. I need to ask questions. I need to know. And I'm only speaking because I've been in the situation.
You got a hottie with herpes?
She was a hottie, I thought. Not to discredit her. She's hot. And, shit started to get where about to be. And then she told me. Now, at that moment, I was definitely single, definitely in the
flaring?
No, she was not flaring. But the problem with the situation was I asked a lot of questions. I didn't get the answers that I wanted fast enough and confident. So in my mind, I backtracked and I started thinking, mind you, she was super bad. She was like, pause, pastor, I know you're going to hate me. It was at a time in my life where this is so crazy. I literally had asked God to send me somebody. And that was the person he sent.
A hottie with herpes.
She was bad.
He said a hottie with herpes.
Yo,
Damn, that was on your boat?
yes.
God, send me somebody good, please.
I did.
Don't worry, son. I've got you.
I swear on everything. That's what happened.
Motherfuckers, shit sounded like motherfucking Ten Commandments and shit. He was out there. Lord, thank you, Lord. Hey,
It's-
Six, how you doing?
Dog, it was so real. Like it happened.
Lord, please send me somebody, guys.
Don't act like you ain't.
I wish y'all could hear these sound effects. I wish you could hear as Six was. Lord, please send me somebody nice.
You ain't never ever
That's what
been.
the Lord said.
So I swear on everything. I did pray for somebody, and that's what showed up. And I did debate on it. I thought about it, and I was like, all right, I'm out in this game. It's been a long time out in this game. I don't want to be in the game no more like that. But then you have to ask yourself, like, if I do this and it doesn't work out, that dramatically drops my numbers of, hey, I'm 6 and I got herpes from some dumb shit. And
I'm a hot show with herpes.
But on a serious note, if you really wanted to, you could have strapped up and.
It's gambling with your life, yo.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying because if you look at statistics for the state of Maryland,
it's rough out here.
It's rough out here. So just about all of them. And then, and Randy fact checked me, but they're saying that like it's like 34 million people that are born with herpes simplex 1 or off the bat. before they even get a chance to be sexual.
So
At least she told you she had herpes.
you're right.
There's a lot of people out here who's not giving the information. So
Let me tell you though, she liked battle rap. She liked everything I liked. We listened to Cassidy together back in the day. And I mean, she was bad, but I couldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie, I played the field a little bit. I was like, maybe, yeah. And I was thinking about what happens beyond. Like, I was like, yo, if she give it to me and we don't work out, I'm gonna have to join like a herpes group and then find my lover in the herpes group. Cause I couldn't, yo, could you imagine? Yo, could you imagine Hutch having to tell a girl you try to beat, but you got herpes?
Hell no.
That shit is hard.
Yo, every time somebody talk about if you give me something, if I give you something, if somebody gave me something, they will be dead. So I'm not giving you shit.
So I know kind of has to be trying to excuse himself from it, but all week while I was thinking about this, I did want to ask you a question. Is it okay to ask you this question?
Yeah.
All right. We know you're the man who don't take a hall pass. You got everything at home. If you met your wife a long time ago and she told you that this is the situation, would you still be in the same position today?
That's a good question. I like how you responded to your situation when you was like,
shut the shit up. This isn't for you, man. You always gotta do some old. Hey, I like this, brother. Hey, brother.
That's your main name for you.
Hey, brother, I like that way.
Nah, but go ahead, yo. I want to hear your thought. You know, on our first day back, we don't mess up the computer.
What's going on?
Hey, you know he don't play about these pieces of equipment, y'all.
No, the shit with the sleep.
He gonna be on here tomorrow. Call, hey, Hutch.
Yeah, the shit with the sleep on me. But go ahead and answer your question.
I was saying I like the way you responded when you were saying that you took some time to think about it, and you was like, but you didn't like the fact she didn't give you all the.
She didn't respond fast enough.
Yeah,
and with clarity.
Yeah, I needed that clarity.
I would have respected the fact that she told me. I honestly don't know. I never been in that predicament before. Been asked that. So.
Well, before the end of the show, I'll tell you the sucker shit either. But how if a dude approached you and he liked you, he was a good guy, good everything. But before y'all did the do, he was like, "Look, shorty, I got that bump in your mouth sometimes." And
well, actually, it happened to me. It did happen to me, and I was like you. You know, I straddled the fence and everything, and I, just being honest, I continued to date him, but for some reason, divine intervention happened before we even got to that point. So I didn't even have to cross that fence. But what was even more shocking to me about the whole thing about having herpes is that I've had females, friends.
Ooh, I was about to say, I thought she was about to say I had some.
I was just saying.
Ain't nobody gonna admit that on the air.
No, I'm saying I've had female friends to tell me that they had it, and I'm looking at them like, nah, not you. Like, how?
It was a hottie.
That was a real boy. Not you.
Nah, nigga,
no, I mean, I
you.
didn't say that to them, but that was my thought because I'm like, you like A1 precautionary, and
I mean, it's easy to get it. People out here cheating. People out here doing dumb shit.
Well, I mean, I know it is because I know
Just the IT guy. Why am I fucking with this shit? Go ahead.
I'm off the clock.
I know. I was in my early 20s, and I went to this training at the University of Maryland one summer, and damn near everybody, half the campus had herpes.
That shit crazy.
So them people still out there now.
All right, so we got 10 minutes in the show, and I'm gonna tell you the real sucker shit. So
Pig dip.
Hold on. No. So, anyways, so now she got a little girl. Oh, I shouldn't have said that because you might know who it is. But anyways, she got a kid now. Life looking good from Facebook perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So after I let the shit die out, and I definitely was acting mad weird because I didn't know where I stood. You know what I'm saying? I was like, everything was the numbers. I was like, yo, if there's 100 girls and I'm already only getting 50 of them, then if I tell bros I got herpes, that's gonna cut me down to like 10%. If that, you know what I'm saying? So after everything was said and done, months had passed, and I got to thinking, and then my bitch ass typed a whole long email. I really like you. I'm sorry. Needless to say, she never replied. I was a sucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, nah, nigga, not you.
I was a sucker for real.
Damn.
It was a long, like a page long email and shit. Poured my heart out.
He's like, dear such and such, I knew I should have.
You was a great girl.
I didn't know what to do at the time.
But somebody else did.
I apologize.
But you know, in my head, I'm a hater, so I'm sorry. I was like, that nigga nasty anyway. He probably got something down. I hated the shit. But you know, she did got a beautiful little kid, and I watched through Facebook. But yeah,
You raising her through Facebook?
He's funny.
He raising the baby through Facebook.
Yeah, that's what he doing.
Little hurt.
that's
Oh shit! Why you raising little
I
hurt?
do not like your.
I mean,
Yo,
this is just real.
inbox
shit.
little hurt and say,
Nah, I'm married.
where's the birth?
No,
I could have been your father.
I'm gonna adopt you, little hurt. Bring
No.
you down to get the snake. Damn! When did you bring little hurt to the snake farm? Oh shit! Damn! Don't bring little hurt to the fake snake farm now.
No, yo, that ain't cool, yo. He was just giving us some true stuff, yo.
I mean, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? I put my life on the line.
Twice! Back then and then yesterday. Oh, your day.
But
So-
somebody did put that life on the line because she got a child.
But at the bottom of the line, we know that
Hold on,
dudes
wait,
out
wait.
there still doing it. They don't care.
Wait. How far in the session, or was it before the clothes was off that she told you this?
Oh no, I've been seeing the clothes off. I seen the clothes off.
Uh-huh.
I did not penetrate. But then when you think about
Did
it,
you do a little bit of
I did.
DJ?
And
I
you-
did.
Did you kiss her? Because you could have got herpes from kissing her.
I did.
You
But-
about to went in the pool, little hurt.
No, but I'm talking about these. Yo, speaking of, we went out of town, out the country.
Oh my gosh, you just spread that shit to another country.
Oh, let's see if he tell the truth.
No, I didn't fuck.
No, I
No,
know
no,
you
no,
ain't.
no,
I know you ain't fucked.
I know what you about to say.
But I'm gonna ask you: did you smash down? Did you go down?
No,
There's no way you 6. You're lying.
I'm not. I know you're not talking about anybody like. No.
You're lying. Yes, I am calling you out.
But first of all, number one, I didn't know at that time, but I was not going to. I was fingering her. But that's about it. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna. Yo, if I'm gonna eat tobacco,
What grown adult finger and don't smash?
I mean, I do a couple of adult things that are a little unconventional.
I think a couple. I mean, shit.
Wait.
I didn't been an adult.
So everybody who fingered you smashed?
Can I just say this? Wait a minute.
First of all, I don't play the finger game because your finger. No, on the serious note, because your hands are nasty.
Shut up, lady. He's not gonna bring this story up to tell us half of it.
But it's okay. You can come get me today. It's cool. I'll get you next week.
I'm not coming after you.
No, just come on.
Nope.
This is your shot.
Nope. I'm gonna take
DJ
some of
Khaled, kissed her, took out of town.
I mean, this was.
But Lil Herp ain't his.
She's not. But hey, this.
Damn.
Come on, Pastor. Take us home.
Oh man.
Damn, I'll take us home literally.
Oh,
Damn, y'all, I want to know. This is what I want to. Before we do that, I want to know if somebody. And I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad this young lady told you that
Yeah.
she had this situation, because some people are so embarrassed to say their situation they don't even say it.
I don't know how I would do it. Like that shit rough.
they embarrassing.
You had, like you said, you had to be in the herp group.
Yeah, that's the only way.
You would just be having only herpy people.
We just be fucking like shit.
Right.
Just spreading that shit.
This is our group, like how you got the poly people and the LGBT crew. You will be a part of the herp crew.
Yo, shout out to that girl who got the podcast.
I ain't at the motherfucking herp party.
You stupid.
But I mean,
where's 6 at, man? He on that herp island. Motherfucking herp plane, herp island. God damn.
But think of
Herp
as you
fest?
said, look at all these people.
You would not be
out
able to
here
come to no more wine festivals with me. You be at your own festival, God.
Well, I will say this. Somebody asked if I was flying them out and didn't smash. Truth of the matter is, she paid for her half, and she had money. She had money. Like,
oh, you really fucked up.
I ain't gonna say. I mean, she was good. She had like
hold on.
The car.
Did she have enough money for? Obviously, she had enough money for you to dip your toe in.
Nah, I mean, but if I would have known how important, I was young. If I would have known how important shit like that is. No, I don't know. So I mean, you gotta ask yourself, yo, is the good so imagine if I did it and then we went all the way and it was magical life. But besides shit bumping up every so often. But from my understanding of it, there's ways of preventing and knowing when it happened. But that was me doing my research after I asked her. But I feel like if you have it, you should have all the research, all the knowledge right then on the spot for somebody to ask you those questions. Because that's definitely going to be whether it happens or it doesn't.
I don't mean no harm. If a young lady told me, before we go here and before we get all serious, I got some type of VD. I'm ghosting her.
Right. What if she was everything?
I have to ghost her, man.
And you asked God for her. And that's when I truly learned. That's when I learned,
God. Dear God.
Okay,
you have to be very specific in your prayer.
So let me ask you
this.
this.
Do you say, dear God,
yeah.
send me a good woman without VD?
No, I ask for everything, I be saying, when I said, he'd be like, damn, you praying for a whole lot. Like, she need to have 10 toes. She need to have 10 fingers.
Her own license, her own car.
I'm telling you, if you are not specific in your prayer.
I need to see her birth certificate, Lord, because what we got going on down here these days, damn.
So I mean, the Lord
just got a quick question I just got a quick question. So, do you think that Cookie was wrong for staying with Magic?
Fuck no! Look at him, motherfucker. He got hella movie theaters.
But just imagine if that's what life could have been like.
Shit, look at that! He all this type of money. But Cookie risked her life, and Cookie got it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, HIV is more serious than herpes. So, not saying that I'm minimizing it, but it is.
I might be wrong right now. She didn't get it, but do you think that
these are the words of much? Please do not kill us on Facebook or the internet.
Never mind.
And this is Latoya's page.
Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. But shit.
No, go ahead and say it. I'm interested.
She didn't get it, but do you think the karma went back on this?
What'd you say? Yeah, obviously somebody did it.
Who?
I mean, she got the kid. Somebody was like, "Fuck it."
But did you say did the karma fall back on his son?
Yeah.
What did you say, Kathy? I didn't say that.
I thought that's what I heard.
Those are the words. Those are the words of
Sharp Lady.
God damn, Sharp Lady. I knew you was a fucked up individual. Don't sign up for her. Don't sign up for her readings, y'all. Don't go to her fucking.
Hold on. Rennie said, I had a girl like that. I reconnected with her in college. As we were talking more and more, she finally revealed that she had herpes. All of a sudden, I had a girlfriend and became a good friend to her.
So he is sellout too.
I mean, it's hard. Toya said, don't worry. After today, we broadcasted from everyone else's page.
No, I don't think that people are really getting out here and saying, that takes a lot of guts.
Yeah.
Like, yo, look, I got AIDS, baby.
Yo, you killed somebody. That's the way I feel. I feel like you killed me.
How you want to carry this thing? I want to carry it. Maybe my mother cooking right now. I gotta go.
But it's people that do
real.
it. It's people that did. I mean, I remember sitting in, you know, my little thing that I do, and
what you do?
Well, I remember sitting in one of the things that I do, and you know, and
what do you do?
Worry about what I did. But anyway, the information was said.
What do you do? What do you
sex
mean
parties?
Right, you got to be.
But
she down there.
We all want to say we want to go to a sex party and swingers and all this. My dude, that is where that stuff is mixing.
Like, and now
you did. She's squirting herpes juice in your face.
I'll be in that motherfucking party. Herpes everywhere.
I mean, like you say, Hutch, and when people get in their feelings and get in emotion and they think that you're not paying attention, all of a sudden they start spilling that kind of stuff and you just turn around and look at them like, what? What did you just say?
My mother's cooking. It's 4:00 in the morning. Yes, she starts early. Gotta go help her.
Oh, geez.
What you mean? Like, yo, I don't mean no harm, right? People, if you are out there with these type of things, herpes and gonorrheas and HIV,
it's undetectable now. Does that make a difference for you?
Yeah, because I'm coming with my paperwork. Just like them people in the Fed say, show your paperwork. I'm showing my paperwork.
So, but what if he got or she got it? My bad, and it's undetectable.
No, it's detectable. That's just in the paperwork.
Does it show in the paperwork?
Yeah. What you mean?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
I mean, you in the health field. Don't just show in the paperwork.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
We need somebody because fuck that. We need somebody
undetectable.
We need a doctor to come up here and say, "Can you find it?" And it shows up and it will be on the paperwork.
If it's undetectable, it can't be in the paperwork. It was in the paperwork 6 months ago until he started taking PrEP, whatever.
Taking the medication and then it became undetectable.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. If you had it before you start taking your medication, you should be out here telling people, "Come with your paperwork, people." Look, I'm gonna come with my paperwork. Let me tell you something. When I go to the doctor and he say, "Okay, we're gonna do a physical on you," and he start listing off the things that's gonna be you're gonna check your blood for cholesterol, high blood, whatever. Oh, mister, can you put on there check for V? Yeah, put on there. Check them off. Because guess what? I need to make sure my paperwork is correct. So for those who out there who not when they go to their physical and they ain't checking themselves out, you nasty.
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So even y'all married folks, I don't give a fuck.
If you
check your paperwork.
Get in the game right now. You got paperwork back, and it wasn't all good. Do you feel like you could tell the people that you riding with now, and they still be like cool, or you feel like
nobody gonna be cool? I think in the world that we live in, if somebody come to you, first of all, the conversation would be hard as shit. Like
you're right. Are you gonna have that conversation?
You would have to, unless you ghosting them, and then like if you're dealing with somebody for a long time and you dealing with them, you talk to them every day, you with them all the time, you dating them, this, that, and the third. How far can you go somebody? Because they probably know where you live at, they probably know your parents, they probably know your history. Where can you go? You can't run. So you're gonna have to eventually bump into that person like, yo, what the fuck happened? So you're gonna have to.
All right, real quick before we go, can I get everybody to say their conversation real quick?
What?
Like if you had something, how would you present it to the person?
I'd be crying. My nose be running. If I had to tell this conversation, it wouldn't even be. I would probably be crying on the text message. I don't know what happened. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know if it was on the toilet. I don't know what. If I drank after somebody. Oh my gosh.
That's definitely my go-to, the toilet.
I'm so distraught right now. I gotta tell you something. As soon as you tell somebody, I gotta tell you something. Oh, it's either a baby or something else. So they're gonna be like, their radar gonna be up. So me, I'm coming with the tears. Oh my gosh, I don't know where, I don't know, but I don't even know. I don't know how. I don't even know how I would be able to break the conversation down though. Like I don't even know how I would be able to do it.
Same. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to start the conversation. I probably couldn't even have it. I probably had to write them. No, I'm the person that probably would write them the letter and get and drop them a letter. I don't think I would talk to them.
Good pastor, are we allowed to ask you that question? How would you have the conversation?
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to begin the conversation. I mean, like I consider myself an honest person. If you like, before we get into anything, I gotta tell you something.
No, that's not even to get into. This is the person who you've been dealing with. So let's just say, hypothetically, you got it from the toilet, and now you got to go tell Shayna. How would you tell her? I'm just gonna say toilet, but say one night you had a night out with 6 and y'all was drinking.
Don't put me on that. Don't put me on that.
You had a night out with 6. The two married guys who don't do nothing because they're married. And you out with 6 and y'all was at the married club and woo. And then all of a sudden you so happened and you went off and 6 is looking around for you and you got the DJ Khaled and somebody and something happened. Let's just say this will happen. And you had to come home and you went to the doctor and you had your paperwork. How what conversation be when you got back? Or maybe you was at the work phone.
I mean, that's a lot. They got kids. They got that time.
How would you break this conversation down? Would you break the conversation down? Would you just live with this shit? Just be like, fuck.
You can't just live with it, dog.
I'm just saying. There's obviously people out there that's just doing it, though.
Yeah, I had to tell her. I had to be like, hey, Shayna, we need to talk.
She done for it right there. And we gotta talk. Fuck you, me. I can see her now. Fuck you, me. We gotta talk. What's going on? I can see that shit now, boy.
And she be extra hype too.
Hell yeah, I can see that shit now.
Are you preparing for a slap?
Yeah. Sure.
You alright, dog? Is it hitting you hard?
No, I'm crying from laughing.
Oh.
This whole show, I'm laughing the whole show. It's funny.
Look.
Oh. Well, Pastor.
I be going to the bathroom sometimes, and I gotta go. And sometimes I don't always put the toilet paper down. And I was in Mondawmin getting some New Balances, and I had to go, babe.
Oh yeah.
I sat down on the toilet, and my balls scraped the water, and fuck, they gave me herpes.
That is the worst lie.
I'm taking that shit to the grave, dog.
That is the worst lie.
It's going to the grave.
Yo, if I was married and I had this situation, I would just call for immediate divorce. Like, I'm moving out. I would just say some shit. I'm moving out. Fuck this. I'm done with this. I can't do this. Yo, this shit. Yo, we could have just came back from a motherfucking beautiful vacation. I don't even know how I'll be able to tell my wife. Like for them people that be like, y'all married and you come back talking about I got a baby. I don't even know how them conversations be going. Like that shit is crazy. Like, and then to turn around like I got herpes or got gonorrhea or I got such and such. How you tell your husband or your wife that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, girlfriend is different. You know what I mean? The girlfriend is different. Sorry, y'all. If y'all writing comments, 6 is gone, so I'm not gonna read them. But how do you come and tell your girlfriend, your special friend, your boyfriend, your special friend? How do you your wife, your husband? Yo, that probably gotta be the hard. Yo, you probably be stressed out all day. You just stressed like shit. Like how? You know what I'm saying? That's like, yeah. So for people who really out there telling, like you dealing with somebody, and can you catch it from kissing?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so you can't. Okay, so you can't catch it from kissing. So
and you can't catch it from your testicles scooping water up from the toilet.
Well, that's what 6 is gonna tell Mrs. 6. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but it's just like. That's just crazy. Like, but I commend those people because that's like a hard situation. You dealing with somebody. Look, before we go there, I got the herpes. What if we already butt naked and you know what I'm saying? Like what the like seriously. If you are y'all into it, y'all foreplay, y'all you hot and bothered. I'm just saying, and a guy say, look here, sharp lady. I before we go there, I got a VD. Like what do you think?
I'm gonna be shocked, and I'm just gonna sit there and like, I know that we ain't going there. That's what I know right then and there, cause I'm gonna have to absorb that.
Damn, you gonna absorb that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
What you mean absorb it? Like what does that mean absorb it?
I'm gonna have to take that information, and he said,
Damn, what you mean? So you gonna put your clothes back on? That's it.
pretty much. It don't take,
Y'all still on?
Yeah, we still on.
Oh, God, I'm about to say. I thought y'all was talking about something.
yeah. It don't take. It don't. For me, it
You
don't
say
take.
you gonna get dressed?
It don't take. It don't take.
What you came over with the freaking dress on anyways?
No, it don't take me long to get like if something major like that, it's going to just blow my whole mood. So I ain't doing nothing.
So you drying up?
I'm just gonna be like, okay. And in the same way, when I'm looking at them, yeah, I'm gonna be putting everything back on.
What is that, baby? Come on. I mean,
Nah,
I'm a good dude.
what if that's your man though?
I still gotta process it. You know how many husband and wives probably have had to have this conversation because one of them stepped out or both of them stepped out.
She might be like, I was waiting on you to tell me.
Yeah, like what? That's the scene from what? Why did I get married?
Yeah.
Boom. That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she said.
All right.
Boom. I had it.
I was waiting
Pastor,
for you to tell me.
I'm gonna need you to pray us out of here tonight. Somebody needs to hear this.
So John 6:35 says, then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. I would need everybody to imagine a refrigerator that never runs out of food, and imagine a well that never runs out of water. Would you rather have something that's temporary, or would you rather have something that's permanent? It's like getting your paycheck and ordering out nightly instead of grocery shopping and cooking dinner. The latter option would go a longer way. Jesus wants us to come. He wants us to come bringing ourselves, come bringing our baggage, and come leaving our burdens at the altar. Trusting in Jesus, taking him at his word. Maybe somebody feels empty right now. Maybe you feeling like you have nothing at all. I came to tell you that Jesus is the bread of life, and he wants us to just simply come.
Thank you, Pastor.
All right, folks. So let's close it up. Next week we got a special guest in the house. What's their name?
We got special guest? That's what we got. That's what we got. We got Kobe Bryant next week.
Whoa, we can't play that.
Next week we got
Oh, I thought we did.
That's
That's the 19th, ain't it?
That's the last week of
Nah. Well.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, my bad. We got two guests.
We got two guests?
We got two guests this month.
Yeah, two guests this month. Yes.
And Toy is not here to announce her guest.
Shout out to the world famous VIP Gutter.
Oh, this is the one DJ Clue.
Oh, DJ Clue ain't gonna be here.
Oh, my bad. Shout out to the world famous what?
VIP Gutter. He's coming in sometime soon. I think next week or the week after.
It gotta be next week.
Okay, so I mean he's done P Valley. Well, he had a song on P Valley.
Damn, we having a real live celebrity.
That's right.
Get your tape decks ready for next week. So guess what, y'all? We are doing segments that is similar to Tiny Desk. So for all of you artists that's in the Baltimore, DC, PA, Delaware, PG, Nova, Mo County,
Pennsylvania,
if you have an artist, singer, rapper, if you're an artist, if you have a friend, if you have a family member who's an artist, Send us their information. Let's get them on here so they can get exposure. So until then, guys, it's time to say goodbye.
See y'all next week.
See y'all next week. It was a good time. Holla at y'all. We'll talk to you next week.